With Meliodas having a triple Pierce card, of course, people really want to see him on the Pierce team. And that is what I'm going to be doing here. On my big showcase for him, I already did use him with Lilia, but I used him with Kyo instead of Rugal because I mostly wanted to see him specifically. But this will be an actual Pierce team. Although that Kyo variant was really good. So I not only am going to be trying it, but I went out of my way to make Neo UR gear for him with full Pierce rolls, because that's what was requested from the people. This not completely perfect, but if I could hammer this, I would. Spend 2,000 envols doing this, just these two pieces. So if you could like the video for that, that'd be great. I would appreciate that. So just from out the bat, with no Lilia buff, oh, misclicked. He has 173% Pierce. No Lilia buff. We're going to be using Pierce food. And hoping that we somehow don't get one shot at turn 1. That'll be great. But I want to use the Pierce food for full effect. Although I do believe going first with CC is better. I do want to use it just for the full Pierce effect, and I really want to see how much Pierce I'm going to have turn 1 before any buffs or anything. And we can make the math of how much it would be with the buffs as well. Oh, I have my computer system audio muted. I went first because using using the Liz. So how much Pierce do I have before anything? 283. I'm gonna have above 300 in very quickly. I should have attacked with Rugal first. It's fine. I'm pretty damn sure I'm gonna kill King regardless. Yeah, 430k. Maybe a little skewed because the Liz made me do a little more damage, but still good. I should have attacked with Rugal first. Should get melee, one extra buff for him, then just single target, but it's okay. Didn't go with the double, AoEs because of the Liz, but hopefully next person doesn't have something like that. Unfortunately, there's no good fourth for this team that would be really impactful. I guess the only person would be Death Pierce, but even still, it's just if I crit, So that's why I'm going with Bon in the back. He has good CC, so hopefully that does impact me going first and stuff. Alright, let's see how this will go. I mean, I'm assuming Mel is gonna die turn 1, to be honest. He's going straight for Rugal. Interesting. It's gonna make Rugal full heal here. Well, that makes my job easier. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm going to do Rugal's AoE, and the single target and the AoE. The single target, with Pierce being all my rolls, it ends up being very bad for the single target. So that was 400k level 1, right? I want to see how much damage I do with full attack rolls as well. Because the full attack rolls would make my single target do more damage, which I think is very beneficial. I think it's very beneficial having the single target work as well, because the single target is so strong. Let's see if I can kill the Ascanor here. No, I'm not killing the Ascanor. But I did give myself damage reduction with those single targets. Okay, let's move on to the next match, and I'm gonna switch to attack here, and we're gonna test the damage then. 400k is the baseline though. Let's give that as the baseline for full Pierce. Actually, before we go, let's do this. Yeah, even without Lilia, 300k. With a few stacks, a few stacks on the Meliodas, but still pretty good nonetheless. Okay, this is with attack now this time. For fairness, I'm gonna do one single target other than two and just go in. How much Pierce though still? I wanna see. 223, still pretty good. It's still pretty good. Yeah, the attack is a little stronger. 417k. And then we finish off with Rugal. Let's do one more with attack. Oh! Am I facing a YouTuber? What is this? This time around, I'm gonna go with this. I wanna kill the MELIODAS. Dodge food. Ah, attack food's better. Like, you cannot tell me Pierce food is better. Pierce food does basic... not food. Pierce rolls does basically the same amount of damage. A little less. And you have less CC. And a single target does exponentially less damage. Because you don't have attack, you have Pierce. Attack's way better. But, before we do leave, I need the thumbnail. So... I do want to change it back to Pierce, so we can have one match, right, where Melee has like over 300%. That'll be a good thumbnail. But yeah, attack food is better. Like, if you're gonna go use this Melee, a lot of people are gonna be using a lot of, not food, I keep saying food. Attack rolls. Attack rolls are way better. Way better. Probably should attack food as well. A lot of people are probably gonna make Pierce rolls for this Melee, thinking the AoE is gonna do way more damage, but that is just incorrect. And I tested that with Blue DMA a long time ago, and people don't believe me, even though I show the numbers. The numbers don't lie. I am angry. Okay, we have choices here. I know he doesn't have dodge food, just given the fact that he went first and he had a lot of CC. So I think the best approach is to just go full in with the AoEs. I think that's the best approach. Yeah, it was the best approach. Look at that. Look at that. Basically a little bit below 400k. He really went for that Lilia, and to be fair, Lilia was my weakest character. But it's just... the issue that his team has, I believe, is that he's using Margaret. And I don't think you should use Margaret on with this MELIODAS. At least not on the way most Margarets would be used. Like, if you're gonna use Margaret for the Amplified, that's not doing you any favors because she doesn't have a single target. You might as well get buffs from the single target. You know? You're gonna be stressing to use her card to get, you know, the buffs. And then at one point it's like, hey, but you might as well be single targeting. Ooh. Full on relics. Damn. Okay. This match, I would love... I'll ship single targeted with the other one first to get my Pierce all the way up, but he has Valenti, so that is very unfortunate. Wow, still did 200k with Valenti on the enemy team. You know, if you know, bro, Valenti is the anti-Pierce, and my Pierce card still did 200k. I'm very scared of Lilia though. Very scared. Okay, the attack lure definitely helped there. Do another single target, followed by an AoE. Followed by an AoE. Definitely want to kill Lilia. Yeah, those attacks are doing nothing because of all the damage reduction that he has, and, you know, attack. Not attack necessarily lowering, but, you know, lowering my damage overall. That heal was insane, by the way. On the Eastern, that heal is insane. Oh, that hurt. Killing my Lilia makes sense. Ooh, Oh, that's unfortunate. If your team was a little bit more skilled on doing damage. How much Pierce we have now? 193, 192. Because, you know, Valenti is lowering a lot of it. I still went to the single target on Lily because I do want to kill her so much. I don't... Lilia is my biggest enemy here. Oh, Valenti's dead. My dog's barking. That's great. I hope Mike's not picking that. Goodbye, Valenti. Please don't quit. I want to see my Pierce. The man had Valenti. And he still got clapped by Pierce. Oh no, I have to lose! Oh my god. I have to lose or else I'm gonna go to Challenger. Okay, I'm gonna lose a few matches and I'll be back when I get that big Pierce number for the thumbnail. Alright? Yeah, I'll be back. Okay, let's see if we can get a few stacks. No extra single target on the 7th slot. That's fine though. I think it's more about, you know, it's more about just prolonging the match. Other than trying to go balls the... Ooh! Balls in. That was not nice. I'm gonna try to kill his melee. I think that would be the best approach here. We're gonna go with this. And this will full heal my melee, basically, because I have so much lifesteal. Melee has so much lifesteal. Yeah, 30k from that, but then the AoE. 400k, man. 107, that's full heal. 400k is such a large number. It's for just like a level 1. 400k. And that's again the same number of both attack or pierce. So if you already have this is why I keep making this point, right? If you already have simple attack gear for Meliodas and you want to use a resemblance of a pierce team, you don't need pierce gear. You don't need to waste those precious envos on that, you know? I don't want to kill him. I don't want to kill his units too fast because I don't want to scare him away and make him quit. But I wish I had at least one more single target because then it would be like only one number under the thing. I might as well go on PV, just the number. Like it's a bit unrealistic having 5 stacks because at the point for which you have 5 stacks, the match is done. Like the match is done. You were not gonna do 5 single targets with this team. Either you won or you lost at that point. But what was it? 3 stacks, 200%, yeah. Either you won or you lost at that point, you know? So it is a bit unrealistic having 5 stacks. Let me check on PvE then. Okay, I give up. I've been sitting here for a long ass time trying to get this, but having 5 stacks, although not impossible, is just completely unrealistic. Because any and every activity in the game for which would allow you to have Meliodas and Lilia just stay there for a certain amount of times and let you hit them doesn't exist. Either they're gonna die before you get the 5 stacks, or you're gonna die before you get the 5 stacks. So we got 362. I cheated because I am using Green Galfer, but 362 missing 3 stacks, which I couldn't get because in none of my runs I would get single targets. Like, but even if I did, I would just kill them. It's like I would just kill all the enemies. So cap out, you know, 380%. That's good. 380%. That's good enough for my thumbnail. Good though. Pierce, the Pierce card is really good. So no complaints for me, for sure.